So Jamie, maybe talk to us about the machine-shaped voice.
Yeah, so this, I think kind of anyone like who spends as much time in the internet as us is probably already noticing this, but what we're kind of seeing is that the general kind of language and communication of the internet is changing in the sort of, even at a very sort of semantic level. If you think about how we interact with AI search, it's more conversational and it's much more asking questions rather than searching for phrases. So as a result, what we're seeing is kind of brands and copywriters and content producers and whatever kind of really leaning into that. And what's basically happening is that sort of because AI extracts and restates our content, we're seeing a shift towards what we've called here a very machine-shaped voice, which is very concise, declarative, I think is the correct way to say that. I've only ever seen that written down, and citation-ready. So what basically people are, in layman's terms, people are writing for AI search rather than writing for traditional search, or not simultaneously writing for traditional search and not writing with the same level of unique brand voice that we're used to seeing. But to win here, agencies need to move to kind of modular content. So apart from covering a topic in depth, which is still hugely important, you need to show expertise, you need to provide extra value, as we talked about before. Writers also need to start structuring their content in reusable kind of informational blocks, headlines, data points, CTAs tagged with metadata. So an AI agent can grab exactly what it needs quickly and then repurpose it without having to change too much. You're basically providing it in a format that the question it's being asked has the correct format answer for the question that it is being asked, that it can grab quickly, and then it can just immediately turn around and then hand back to its users. So yeah, you see this sort of all meeting in the middle and this sort of like slight homogeny of tone of voice is something that we're going to have to bear with through the next sort of year or so as people work out how this stuff works. But yeah, it's something to keep an eye on because yeah, it's already creeping in.